I just want to come in right fast and talk football. I always talk a lot of stuff, but I want to talk football. So, who will win the Super Bowl this year? Make sure you guys are liking this video, sharing this video. I have my AFC representatives. I have my NFC representative. Who will win the Super Bowl this year? Now, I think this is me personally. I think there would be a surprise. I'm just turn this over here. Let me see both sides. So I think it will be a surprise this year. I know a lot of people talking about the Kansas City Chiefs. We know what they have done over the past 2, 3 years, dominated, right? The Bills look very good this year. The Ravens have Lamar Jackson, right? MVP Jackson, that's what I call him. The Texans have taken a step back, so maybe they can turn things around, but they have been going in the wrong direction lately. So it's the Texans, their team, not looking so good for them. But anything can happen when you get in the playoffs, right? The Steelers, Russ has made a difference. I think me personally, they should utilize Justin Fields and Russ. Um, only because now their teams are tired. The playoff is a very fast atmosphere. I had the opportunity to go see one live, and yeah, it's fast. It's very fast. So the Chargers, Chargers a team that could be a sleeper team. I think the Chargers will surprise a lot of people in the playoff only because the head coach. We know about Justin Herbert, what he can do, all the weapon he have. Now, the last spot in the AFC will come between the Broncos, Dolphins, and Bengals. Who do you think? Who do you think deserve that last spot? Drop it in the comments below. You think the Broncos going to get it? You think the Dolphins going to get it? Or you think the Bengals going to get the last spot for as the AFC? I do think, me personally, well, I'm gonna say that for last. But who do you think will get it in the AFC far as that last spot? Broncos, Dolphins, or Bengals? Drop it in the comments below. All right, let's go to our NFC side. The NFC has some different stuff. What I mean by that is when you hear NFC, you kind of hear certain teams, right? But this year it's different. The Vikings sit at the number one position or spot right now. The Eagles come in number two. The Rams, the Lions, the Commanders, the Packers, the Buccaneers, the Falcons. Now, once again, who do you think gonna take that last spot? Will it be the Buccaneers or Falcons? Um, and they will be at the number four. So they will whoever win. I think the NFC South, they will host a playoff game. So it's gonna be a lot of teams that good teams that's on the road this year, only because of the way in NFL, if you win in your division, you host a playoff game. So you're gonna have like a 9-8 team host a playoff game to a team that wins 10 or 11 games. So NFL, but hey, anything can happen though. Um, Now, unlike the AFC, I do think the NFC is top heavy, meaning all the good teams are at the top. But as I look at this list right here, uh, the Commanders can make noise, the Packers can make noise, the Buccaneers can make noise, the Falcons can make noise. Anybody can make noise when they get in the playoffs. So I personally think that you won't see your Chief repeating as the champions this year. I do think the Bills, the Ravens, the Steelers, the Chargers have a chance to win in the AFC. In the NFC side, don't sleep on the Vikings. The Lions look real good, right? The Lions look real good this year. The Packers, but give me if I have to pick a wild card for the NFC, you guys are gonna hate me when I say this, but the Commanders will be my wild card representing the NFC only because their style of playing. They have a old, like gritty veteran teams that for the veterans, and I really think the Commanders. If I had to pick a sleeper team for the NFC, it would be the Commanders winning the Super Bowl. What do you guys think? Who you guys have for the Super Bowl? Right now, I'm just going to a different list. I don't think the Chiefs will win this year. So if you're a Chiefs fan, I know you're mad at me, but still give this video a thumbs up. but still, I do think that the Chiefs won't win this year. So make sure you guys are liking this video, sharing this video. Um, let's have some fun with this right here. So my top three teams right now. So my top three playoff teams right now in the AFC. Obviously, the Chiefs will be number one, the Bills number two, and I know you guys see the Ravens right here, but I'm not big on the Ravens. I would say, believe it or not, the Chargers will be number three. The Chargers will be number three. I do like the Chiefs, Bills, and Chargers, but I'm telling you guys, one of these teams right here will win the AFC. I don't think. I think eventually the Bills and the Bills will knock out the Chiefs, but I do think the Chargers, man, look pretty good. But if you have to go up here to New York and play, watch out. It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be super cold in upstate New York. So watch out for that right there. Now on the NFC side, it's a little tricky. So I do like Vikings at number one. I do like. I'm telling you, the NFC is so tricky where I can see the Rams coming out. I can see the Lions coming out. Commanders, the Packers. This thing is full of potentials right here in the NFC side. But all in all, I do think that the Vikings will play the Lions. I do think the Vikings will play the Lions for the NFC Championship game. What do you guys think about this? Do you think the Vikings will play the Lions? Who do you guys like in the NFC Championship game? Right now, I have the Vikings and the Lions. And uh, give me, you know what? Something just telling me. Give me. I like the Bills and the Steelers. Am I the first? What are you talking about? Right now, we're just picking. Um, in the championship game for the AFC, I have the Bills and Steelers, and for the NFC, I have the Vikings and Lions. What's going on, Aiden? Yeah, I was just, hey, making sure you guys are liking this video, sharing this video for me. Push it out, push it out. Let's let YouTube know we're having some fun over here. We're just going over who we think that's going to represent the Super Bowl for each conference. Right now, I do have the Bills and the Steelers for the AFC. The NFC, I have the Vikings and Lions. So I think for the Super Bowl this year, me personally, I like the Bills and the Vikings. So CBTV, appreciate it. So CBTV like the Bills and the Vikings for the Super Bowl this year right here. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Hey, look, I'm trying to get a lot of people on here. I want to do some type of, I'm a math guru. I like numbers, so I have to deal with a lot of numbers. Right now, we're talking football, but typically I'll be talking about the lottery and different numbers like that. You like the Texans? Really? Uh, man, one thing about the Texans, they have to definitely. They've been playing bad lately. I'm not sure why. I've been watching the Texans play. They've been playing bad lately, but they have a good team. I mean, C.J. Stroud is one of the elite quarterbacks for us, the young upcoming quarterback. So he's definitely in that category of elite players. They just have to surround good players around him, and hopefully, they can you know, make people pay in the playoffs. Only thing you have to do is get in the tournament. Once you get in the tournament, anything goes, right? So my championship games for the AFC, I just want to repeat this, is the Bills and the Steelers, and it's gonna be the Vikings and Lions. And I think the Bills will beat the Steelers. I think the Vikings will beat the Lions. That's gonna be a great game. Makes so bad. This is the crazy part about the Vikings and Lions. They play this Sunday for the number one seed. The winner will take the number one seed. So definitely will be a great game between those two. If they have to repeat. What is the best football player? You talking about all time or currently? Or who is the best football player? What are you asking? Are you asking who is the best football player? What is the best football player? I mean, right now, if you're talking about football players right now, it's I can't just give you one for this season because so many great things has happened. So you have to say Patrick Mahomes, right? You have to say Saquon Barkley for running back, correct? Slash Derrick Henry. Um, for wide receiver, I mean, you have to say somebody like C.D. Lamb. You have to say um, Jeffries. He's pretty good. Those some good players right there. I mean, so many good players out here. It's like you just can't name one. I mean, that's why they have All Star games. So if you ask me who the best player, I just like watch the All Star game. All those players are great out there, man. And not just to be rude, just there's so many great players out there. In football, it's 32 teams. So within those 32 teams, each team have what 15 to 20 good players on their team. So yeah, yeah, man. So that's what I think that's gonna win the Super Bowl right there. I think the Bills will beat the Vikings. So probably the Vikings. I don't know, man. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. So look, you guys come in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the share button. Let's push this out. Um, yeah, it's so many great football players out there, man. It's crazy. Give me 1 second. Let me put it on there. Mhm. All right, so you ever just Team Eagles? You like Eagles? Yeah, 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 yeah. The Eagles real good, man. The Eagles real good. Hopefully their quarterback, what's his name? Justin Hurts. No, what's his name? Eagles quarterback. Man, I don't look. I don't. Uh, Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry, Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts. Yeah, maybe Jalen Hurts get better. I think he's in the concussion protocol, so hopefully they get better. But the Eagles have a great chance as well, as long as everybody stay healthy. And the Eagles, one thing about them, they beat themselves because they get mad at each other, and I just see it going south from there. So that's something about Eagles. But anyways, look, what you guys want to talk about football, man? I just AFC team, NFC team. If you have to pick one of these teams on this board besides the Chiefs and the Bills to win the Super Bowl, oh, you said I think you'll pick the Texans over there in AFC, and you said Eagles on the NFC as well. So why not the Falcons or Buccaneers? You don't like the Falcons and Buccaneers? You don't think they have a chance? You don't think the Falcons or Buccaneers have a chance right here? They have a chance, right? They're not as good as the other teams, but I think they have a chance. Yeah, man. So um, let's see something. Can I do this? I think I can. Oh no, I can't. All right. So, all right. Look, I'm about to end this live and come right back on. I had to do my other live show. I just want to come on and talk football real quick, but I gotta go talk numbers because a lot of people want to know about these pick threes and pick fours and all the things like that. So, hey, stand by for my other live. It's gonna start like in 2 minutes. All right.